Hey there, Eisenberg kids. We're back again for writing, for your writing lesson for Wednesday, April 8th. And today we are going to be starting paragraph 2 of the friendly letter that you are writing to me. And before we get to writing our own letter, I want to go back to one of the letters in Dear Dragon that you guys read on Monday. So today I'm going to reread this letter here by George, written to Blaze. And while I'm reading, I want you to think about what is the purpose for this letter. So can you tell why George wrote this letter? What is he trying to tell Blaze? So it says, December 6th, Dear Blaze D, my favorite class is art. I made a mold of my left hand. Next, we'll craft mosaics using pebbles, stones, and sand. Yesterday, I won a prize in this year's science fair. My towering volcano blasted lava everywhere. George S. So I think the purpose of this letter is for him to tell what his favorite class is, and then also tell some things, like some exciting things about what he's doing at school. Because he says right here, my favorite class is art, and he tells about some things that they're doing in art. And then he goes on to talk about some things that he did at the science fair. So it seems like he's writing to tell about some cool things that he does at school. So today we're going to continue writing our letter. And so far we have our date, our greeting, and then we have our introduction paragraph where we said hello and made some small talk and asked some questions. So after your first paragraph, you're going to push enter 2 times. 1, 2, and you're going to push the tab, T-A-B, tab button to indent your second paragraph to show that we're starting a new paragraph. The first thing I want you to do in paragraph 2 is give me your purpose for writing. So all of you, your purpose for writing is to tell me about some things you've already done while we've been out for e-learning. And then at the end of the letter, you're going to tell me some things that you want to do, that you're going to do. So we're going to start by saying, I want to tell you about some things that I've been doing since we've been out of school. So this is our purpose, where you're telling me why you're writing me your letter. So then you're going to go ahead and tell me about some things you've done. And I would like you to tell me about 3 different things that you've done that you think are cool or interesting while you've been out for our e-learning days. So one thing that I have done, I would say I have been taking a walk every day with my kids. Now, obviously, you're not going to write that because you don't have your own children. So you're going to write a sentence about one thing that you have done since we've been out for e-learning. Another thing that I have done is we have also been doing lots of art projects. And then I need to tell one more thing that we've been doing. I have been reading lots of books too. All right, so I told 3 things that I've been doing while we've been out for e-learning. So that's what I want you to do also. So again, your first sentence is telling me why you're writing, your purpose for writing, which is telling me about things you've been doing. And then your next 3 sentences are going to be 3 different things that you've been doing during this e-learning time. Then I also noticed that in the letter from our Dear Dragon book, he had lots of details. Like he didn't just say we made an art project. He told me exactly what they did, how they made a mold of their left hand. And he talked about the mosaics and what they put in them. He talked about the volcano blasting everywhere. So we want to make sure that we add some good details in our writing too. So I want you to pick one of the things that you did over break that you just typed about and add a sentence with detail. So you're going to tell me more about that thing. So I think that my reader would like to know about what kind of art projects we've done, and that would be an easy one for me to give details about. So I'm going to click after that sentence because we need to keep our writing organized, right? So I'm going to click after that sentence and I'm going to add a sentence to tell what kind of art projects we've been doing. So I'm going to say, for example, we made little, I don't want to say made, I'm going to be more specific. We painted little wooden peg dolls to match the members of our family. Okay, so now you go back, look at the 3 things that you wrote about, things that you've been doing over e-learning, and then tell me more about one of those things. So click after that sentence and give me a detailed sentence to tell me a little more about it. Think of things like why or how, or describe the things that you've been doing. Okay. And then that's it for today. So you should, when you're finished, you should have at least 5 sentences because we need 1 sentence for your purpose, 3 sentences for the 3 different things you're going to tell me about, and then 1 detailed sentence that you're going to add to tell me more about one of those things that you did. Okay, so when you're done with your second paragraph, you should have at least 5 sentences. And remember, you can always write more. You can tell me more. But this is kind of your minimum amount that I want you to do. All right, so go ahead and get your writing done for today. And remember, you don't have to reshare with me. If you've already shared, then you are good to go. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Love you, miss you, wish you.